You know, a nice way to close out a series. We play an afternoon game. I thought the guys were prepared and ready and executed early. We scored 6 runs in the first 3 innings, highlighted by the leadoff home run by Chris Herman. Seemed to give us a little push forward. I know Daniel Descalso had a very nice offensive day, 3 RBIs. A couple other players chip in with 2 hits at the right time. So overall, offensively, I thought that we were more than adequate early. And then Zach was, even though he had a tough time getting moving in the right direction in the first, wiggled out of a jam. And then I know the 5th inning he labored a little bit and drove up his pitch count. But before all that, I thought he did a really nice job of executing pitches. Showed a certain degree of frustration from time to time. I felt like he was just walking balls off the edge of the zone. Maybe thought he should have gotten some pitches, but you know, it's part of the game. Came out of the game, gave himself a chance to win the ball game and maneuver in the bullpen. And I thought it was a really nice job by the bullpen. I think so. I don't know exactly what happened. I haven't had a chance to talk to him. I think he was getting a little frustrated, and he couldn't command the ball the way he wanted to. I think the walk to the relief pitcher Morgan was a perfect indication as to where he was, and that was the height of his frustration. So at that point in time, as much as we wanted to extend him, as much as we may have been thinned out in the bullpen, I think it was the right thing to take him out of the game and call it a day.
The idea with Herman batting leadoff, was it to get another at bat and more fastballs, or a hunch?
No. I felt like on the very low side he was going to have some quality at bats and drive up pitch counts. I knew that he wasn't going to give up his at bats, and they weren't going to be early count at bats. And I know that he's more than capable in those situations. We've moved him all over the lineup as we have with several other guys. I just thought he would set a similar tone to what Jeremy Hazelbaker did in Colorado, and that's what I was looking for in a day game. The high side of it was he drove the pitch out of the ballpark and gave us a 1-0 lead. That didn't surprise me at all. I think he's fully capable of that, but I just thought he was going to be engaged and have quality at-bats. And if there was 5 of them, that was 25 to 30 pitches. And on a day like today, I felt like that was going to be important.
What he lost is the job Franco came in. I mean, he pitched 2 innings, and Graham gave 2 hits.
Well, he picked up Zach in a nice way through the 6th and the 7th inning, gave up 2 quick hits, and then locked it down from there. You're right. I thought there was a good adjustment that he made early in the year when he was coming up to help us out. He would have got nicked up for a couple runs. So I want to give him a lot of credit for being able to navigate through that moment, slow down, and make pitches. And that's what it's all about. He improves every time he comes up here and deserved that moment. I thought that one of the key moments was Ruby coming in the thick heart of their lineup and just had a clean, easy 8th, which set up the 9th inning for TJ.
Torey, what does it say? The strength of the ball club. He was safe to arrest an MVP candidate in Paul Goldschmidt.
Right.
And still come away with the decisive victory today.
Right. I really like the way you enunciated right there. That made me feel good. Like, I feel good about that. The way you asked that question is fantastic. I'm ready to go. It's who we are. It's about picking one another up, and I've preached it all season long with these guys about, you know, we're going to group together, we're going to link together, we're going to take care of one another in different situations in different ways. And Paul Goldschmidt cannot play every single game, every single inning of this season. We knew that. So it was his day to rest, and it seemed like the rest of the guys said, "Hey, I got you. You don't even need to think about coming out and having an at-bat to tie the score or do something special. We want to take care of you today." And I think it was a statement by this ball club, because we've done it all year long. We've played good baseball despite plugging in different players. They're all engaged and they're all ready. They know their roles. They understand what they got to do to help this team win a moment. And if they can't, they're going to hand it off to the next guy. It's very powerful. This is a tight group that cares about one another, and that showed up today.
How important was Descalso's versatility in the series to give Miami and Paul a day off?
Well, you know, that's a key point for this ball club, and I think Daniel was brought in here to do that. I think he had a start in left, a start in third, and a start at first base. So he continues to impress me because he slows the game down in in every way, defensively, offensively, any moment. It could be a high leverage moment with a game on the line. The heartbeat stays the same, and that's something that I love about him. And I just know whenever I put him in that situation, he's going to do his absolute best to stay with the plan and execute.
You guys really took care of business against the team, both here and there. You kind of view these as almost dangerous matchups sometimes when you play a team at the bottom of the standings?
I think so. They're the type of team that could slug it out in one inning or piece together 3 or 4 hits and play unpredictable baseball. They're young, enthusiastic, they're loaded with talent, and they're dangerous. Several of the moments were touch and go, and we came out on the right side of it and won 3 of 4. But there were several areas where things don't go the way we wanted to. We would have obviously had a different situation, but we came out of Colorado and it was a very emotional series. I think the altitude played into the first day back, and it was a little bit of a trap series. We could have come out on the other side of this and been in a dangerous situation, but these guys did a great job.